Leader of Chelmsford Council, Councillor Stephen Robertson, has kindly agreed to be interviewed and tell us what he feels about today.
We're here at Shire Hall, which has been out of use for 11 years, and it's really important that it comes back into use as soon as possible. The City Council has just completed a major regeneration project to pedestrianise the top of the High Street, which improves the setting of Shire Hall and makes it Tindal Square in front of Shire Hall a much more accessible space. And we're looking forward to that being an improved space for residents and businesses in the centre of Chelmsford.
How hard has it been to wait 11 years for this moment? You don't own the property.
Well, today is all about Tindal Square rather than Shire Hall, and we need the project team to come up with some good ideas for Shire Hall to hopefully bring it back into community use.
You promise a fantastic future. This is just the first stage, getting the Tindal Square set.
Yeah. So yeah, Tindal Square, by being pedestrianised, is a much improved civic space and improves the setting of Shire Hall. And so we're looking forward to the County Council and their project team coming up with some good ideas for the future of Shire Hall.
I am delighted to welcome you all to one of Chelmsford's most historic meeting places. It's fitting that we meet here today to celebrate the next chapter in the history of Tindal Square, a space that has been at the heart of the civic, judicial, religious and economic life of the city for over 8 centuries. Framed by some of the city's finest historic buildings, namely Shire Hall, Saracen's Head, Middleton's, the NHS, and the HSBC Bank Building Exchange, all a stone's throw from the cathedral. Tindal Square is very much at the heart of the city centre. The idea to create a pedestrian priority civic space in this part of the city is not a new one. In fact, it's at least 70 years old. In 1950, architectural historian Nicholas Hemsey described Tindal Square as the centre of the town, which could be more easily appreciated if it were rid of its traffic. And I know local government can't be criticised for moving slowly, but 73 years isn't too bad, is it? Joking apart, projects like this are complicated and we do take time and, of course, investment. And investment in our towns and city centres is now even more important than ever as we emerge from the pandemic and find ourselves navigating choppy economic waters. And just as importantly, they take effective partnerships. This project is no exception. I'd therefore like to pay tribute to the partners that have worked so tirelessly with the City Council to bring this significant change to fruition, notably Essex County Council, a key funder, the South East Local Enterprise Partnership, and contractors Milestone Infrastructure, and of course the City Council team that has led the project, many of whom are here today. Just over a year ago, Tindal Square was bisected by a road which separated 2 of the city's most iconic listed buildings, that's Shire Hall and the Cathedral, from the rest of the city centre. The scheme has reconnected these buildings to the rest of the city centre, creating a new civic space. And I'm sure we can all agree it's a huge improvement for the city of Chelmsford. New spaces are well and good, but as set out in the recently published cultural strategy for the district, they need to be reimagined and activated as a cultural focal point for our diverse communities to truly enjoy. Already, we can see the spaces being used differently by the public and businesses. Today, we'll give you a little flavour of how to see the space being used, and on the 12th of August, between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m, we are pleased to announce that we'll be hosting a summer balloon, the first of a number of events in Tindal Square this year. I have been advised it will be a whirling afternoon, and that will include some of the biggest and best street performances around. A place where families can enjoy street performances, musicians, interactive installations, community stalls and some slapstick silliness. And of course we look forward to this new space igniting a positive future for the Shire Hall. Recently filming by TV companies in Shire Hall is demonstrating that it's already starting to happen. So on behalf of everyone involved, it gives me great pleasure in officially opening the new Tindal Square.
And we would just like to give the Deputy Mayor her very own balloon key to the city. Yay! Before everyone disappears to enjoy more of the acts, we've got some photography requests. So can I ask everybody just to come onto here for the first one? Yeah, if you could all come this way, that would be amazing.
All the taller people at the back and the really attractive people at the front.
And the ugly ones behind the camera.
Lovely.
Smile!
Yeah, everyone. Oh,
Shall we follow away?
okay, everyone. And almost there. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you. That's lovely. Thanks. Sorry, Paul. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Okay, what I'll do is let's get one more there. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And then I'm going to get a close up of you guys.
Do you want us to kneel down?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
We're going to kneel down.
Just a bit more forward, please. Just here. Just going to draw the background in.
On this chewing gum here.
That's perfect. And if you could come forward as well, please. Thank you. No, down here as well, please. Just like just 5 minutes, please. And then just bring the background in. Rows between yes, please. Yeah. Someone's got it. Thank you. I'll grab a practice shot here and then the band's going to come out as well, okay?
There's the BEM up there.
Perfect. Okay, you can all look down the camera for me, please.
Down the lens. Down the lens, gently.
3, 2, 1. That's lovely. And then we're just going to get the band to come as well. I believe they're en route.
President Bush.
Oh yeah, start to chew today.
Very arrogant pot.
Oh, what was that? That wasn't right. Clear off, Square.
New council policy.
If you look down the camera, we'll just do one more whilst we're waiting. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Little squat. This is Alan Pamphilon, you can't do that here.
Yeah, but it's the water you've got to watch out.
That's against the law. Booker.
Okay, guys. Alright, on the count of three, let's straight down the canal, guys.
Sausages!
Malcolm, on behalf of the Chelmsford Historical Society, of which you are chairman, how do you regard this event today?
I think it's a very significant event. The council, the city council, have been prepared to put up over £4 million to transform this place. In the past, in the 60s, this was a proper square. It hasn't been since then. The city has lost one of the most attractive points in the city centre, and now it's happened again. We have this beautiful square, piazza even, and we're going to make use of it.
What's your vision? You've had this vision on hold, I suppose you could say, for several years, at least 11 years. It's been closed, Malcolm, for 11 years. Who's locked it up?
It's still owned by the Essex County Council, and they're spending a lot of money to just keep it going as it is without any use of it. But we're talking to them now. We're planning to set up a trust that will take over the running of it. The Essex County Council have to give us the go-ahead.
The money must be the least of your considerations. There's English heritage, England this, Great Britain that. Millions are given to projects like this at St Albans, at Tavistock.
Well, we've visited St Albans and maybe go to Tavistock as well. But yes, that's right. There's lots of opportunities for raising money. But first things first is to get our trust up and running, and we're nearly there.
Was there anything else you'd like to add?
We want the people of Chelmsford to come here and use it in the way that it has not been used for many a young year. Thank you.
Thank you very much.